Welcome to the Daily Fantasy Basketball Podcast. I am Kyle McEwen. You can find me on Twitter at RotoKyleNBA. If you're listening to this on Friday morning, this is just going to be a Listener Leagues announcement podcast. So if you've got another podcast that you want to jump into and listen to, you're not interested in playing in any of our Listener Leagues that we're launching on Friday and Saturday for this weekend, then just peace out, man. Have a good weekend. I love you. All right. For anybody who is interested in playing in a daily fantasy basketball podcast listeners league, Mark and I will be in some of these leagues over the weekend. I'm going to be in all of them. I've scheduled 7 leagues that we're going to be hosting on Friday. The first league is going to start at 12:30 Eastern, so noon 30, and that's going to be on Yahoo. If you go to dailyfantasybasketballpodcast.com right now, it's going to be the first or second post there, likely the second post. It just says Listener League, sign up now. If you go to my Twitter feed, I'll have something tweeted out eventually. I'm going to try and hold off on tweeting stuff out because I want to reward people who have watched the podcast, who have listened to the podcast, to actually get a good opportunity to go in there and sign up. If we get these leagues all filled up, all 7 of them, I'll look to create more leagues on Sunday. But for right now, we've got the Friday and Saturday leagues. As we do add more leagues, I'll continue to add them to that Listener League post. I'll continue to tweet it out. So if you follow me on Twitter, that's going to be the best way to make sure that you get any up-to-date information regarding any new leagues that we create, or if there's any vacancies in leagues and you want to join more than one league, you can keep an eye on that on Twitter because I'll be announcing all of that there. All right. So anyways, we've got a 12:30 p.m. Eastern league. These are all Eastern times. We've got a 2 p.m. league on ESPN, a 3:30 p.m. league on Friday on ESPN. So I'm trying to just stack these together. And then we've got 4 leagues on Saturday. And those will be opening up for everybody to jump into as of 3 p.m. Eastern on Friday. I'm going to wait to open up the Saturday leagues until a little bit on Friday because I want to make sure that the Friday leagues get filled up. And so that's pretty much it. I hope that we get enough people to sign up, get into these leagues. If we can't fill all of them up, that's fine. We'll figure that out as we go. But I just wanted to offer a bunch of different times since I was getting to this so late in the season. So I guess I'll see you guys in the draft. It'll be fun to chat. And thanks once again for checking out the Daily Fantasy Basketball Podcast. I'm Kyle McEwen. You can find me on Twitter at RotoKyleNBA. If you enjoy the podcast and you can rate, review, subscribe to it on iTunes or any of the other great streaming apps or programs on there on your computer, that would be wonderful. If you'd like to donate to the site, you can do that on dailyfantasybasketballpodcast.com. Our theme music is Happiness is All the Rage by The Promise Ring, and you can find their music on jtree.com. Thanks so much, guys. Hope to see you all in the drafts. Bye-bye.